No way. Do that again? That's so fucking funny. Hi. Welcome back to Okami. I'm just gonna draw the sun in the sky because I can. Last time we arrived here in West Nippon, Ryoshima coast, and we also went to Seiankyo, which is the capital, Seian City. There is a terrible mist plaguing the city, like literally a plague. And in order to do something about that, we need to get into the Imperial Palace of the Emperor, but we cannot do so right now. However, we have decided to help Rao, who is the priestess of Ankokutera, which is that temple up there, but she's working in the city because of the plague, and we're going to help her go there to that pirate ship. Or not pirate ship, it's actually a merchant ship that was crashed. I'm really excited. I love this arc. I love pretty much everything about it. I have very few complaints. I do want to check in on like what we have going on here. Okay. Okay, and it has a circle down where we need to go. It even has it labeled as Western Nippon. でしょ? そうだよね. そうだよね. Okay. So, I think we can start heading over. Like, the thing that we really need to do... Oh, have I fed these friends over here? I have. Okay, good. The thing that we need to do is we were told that the moon turret, when there's a new moon, and you view it from the moon turret, the tide will recede on the coast. But we have moon powers, and even though we won't make it a new moon, it will work. Because maybe the game staff forgot that our power isn't to make a new moon, it's to make a crescent. Anyway, okay, I found you guys too. Cool. This is such an annoying jump to make. You really have to, you cannot be too close. Wow,
what a nice view! Too bad it's spoiled by that sunken ship. Sorry looking thing, ain't it? Hey, look! What's that strange pattern on the bottom of the sea? It looks like a huge crescent moon or something. It's shaped too perfectly to be a coral reef. Hey, what was it that Busty Babe said? Something about the moon turret. Wonder if she meant this thing. What was it she said?
I remember you soon, you dang fool. The moon! The moon! Ding ding. Awoo. I do love the texture they have on the moon. The like circle pattern. That's really cool. Magic.
Holy smokes! That's not something you see every day. Wonder if it's safe to walk on that lagoon.
Only when it's dark out. So I do have to kind of like hustle through this part because it is technically on a timer being here, but I do want to explore this area because there is hidden treasures, and I do believe that there's at least one stray bead, if not other stuff that's good. Like I could always come back, but like I want to do it now because that way I don't have to backtrack too much, because I will be backtracking a little bit to do treasures, but you know. And I feel like night doesn't last as long as daytime, which is weird in this game. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the stray bead being on the ship, like on the physical ship, not the dungeon, but the ship itself. Anyway, let's go around this side. Maybe it's over here. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yoink. Okay, there's something. Yeah. Okay. 急いで. I'll be surreal. I don't have too much. Hi, Maddie. I was just saying, I don't have like too much to talk about my week because I was like couch ridden for a good part of it because I was just like, I didn't feel bad other than just like, I feel like I'm going to shit myself at any given moment. And I can't control when that happens. And so if I'm not near a restroom, like that could be really bad. So
That door looks cursed. They probably sealed it up like that to keep looters out.
also, have you done any more Fata Moru?
But I've never seen such a sinister looking curse before. I sure hope this whole ship isn't one big curse. At any rate, this puppy ain't gonna be easy to dispel.
Amaterasu. Oppai sugoi. Sekai o sukuu, Nihon o sukuu.
Pussy, babe.
You're here already, both of you? Well, both of you. I'm sorry I'm late. My political duties delayed me. That's such a fun thing to have delay you. Japan trip planning, we love to see it.
This is the treasure ship you were talking about. This is the treasure ship you were talking about, babe?
Yes. This is where the fox rods Queen Himiko was looking for are. It was sunk by the water dragon, and now it's filled with monsters. But my holy powers can easily deal with a few dozen monsters. There's nothing to worry about. Let's go in.
That's all fine and dandy, babe. But what about this cursed door here? Was this sealed up like that to keep looters out? Or maybe it's the curse of those who died when the water dragon sunk their ship? That thing's just seething with an intensely evil power.
You're gonna play more tomorrow during your hair day? Let's fucking go. Hi, Karma. Let's fucking go. Woo. So, there's a cursed door to stop anyone from getting through. I see. That's a neat trick. You've met the beast? Let's fucking go!
You got that right. We better find another way in.
The beast. I want to cosplay her so bad. It's time we join forces, Amaterasu. There will be more barriers sealed by magic as we get further inside. When we come to them, I'll use a prayer slip to break the seal. So if you don't mind... Let's go! So, Amaterasu, handling the prayer slips is my affair, but I would like your assistance in targeting. Don't worry, what I ask is not difficult. You know how to manipulate the brush of the gods, I believe. Use that power to guide the prayer slip from my hand to its target. So let's practice on the curse barring the door, shall we? So hers is like a dark turquoise. Fantastic. As long as I have my prayer slips, there's nothing to be afraid of. Not even monsters. Enough practice now. Great treasure awaits. Let's find the fox rods. Felt it coming like a a looming shadow of your very being. No, yeah. Door 1 is crazy. It's crazy. It's so good. The game is so good. I like don't want to say more because I don't want to spoil anything. So something here that's really interesting about the little monsters and ghosts is that they don't go away, or like they don't stop moving and doing stuff when you do your brush technique, which is actually really fucking creepy. They like still taunt you and they can still attack you when you have your brush like while you're readying your brush rather. Dude, it is such a wild ride. Nelly, like was so fun to voice during that part, especially. I can't wait to replay the game and restream it and redo that voice and like do it better with like better quality sound and everything, because it's so like her cracking is so good.
Whoa, just look at those treasure chests. We're gonna be millionaires even before we find those fox rods.
Like she had no friends, and then Mel just kind of like was like bye, and replaced her so easily when that was not oh fuck, that was not kind at all. Okay, so there are mimic treasure chests here. Sorry, that all happened so fast that I couldn't really explain it. Like the way you can tell the mimics is that, see how these are kind of a pale gold? These are more of a yellow gold. The yellow gold ones are mimics. Dude, Mel slapping Nelly makes me so angry every time I think about it. I'm like, how dare you? First of all, that's your little sister. How fucking dare you? Yeah, Karma, you literally read my mind. Like, it makes me so angry. And he's like, everyone's staring at us. And I'm like, because you slapped your sister in public, brother. What were you expecting? Okay. Yeah. Though I do really like his sprite for that, unfortunately. I think it's like a really cool, like the drawing is good. Moyataro, his art style taught me how to do digital painting, not gonna lie. Like I just have emulated his art style in learning how to digitally paint, because usually I have like line art and like more anime style. Ugh, Spider Queen, stop. Oh my god, I get it. Okay, you're hot, we know. Stop, I'm busy. Like I used to have a very, like, Attack on Titan, Noragami, like, all of the anime of that era, where it has, like, very bold, like, lines and not, like, a lot of blending or shading for shadows, except for, like, really close-up shots of their eyes and things like that. I learned how to draw based on those styles, but I never really learned how to paint. And then I was like, I have to learn this style. I have to learn this fucking style. And then so I just like emulated Moyataro. And I'm not good at it, but I learned. Anyway, this enemy is actually super interesting. Got you. We will read the best. Ouch! We'll read the bestiary in just a moment. Ow! Stop! Oh my god! Stop it! Stop! You are crazy! You're acting a fool. I'm gonna say probably not, Karma. Also, we shouldn't give away too much. The maid is teaching. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go to the bestiary. Jiro and Saburo are the spirits of a couple who jumped into the sea when their marriage was opposed by their parents. Jiro resembles a hermit crab with a shark head for a shell. It throws sea urchins to protect Saburo and uses its own hard hide for defense. Attack over and over, the shell should disengage. Sad Saburo digs holes to reunite with its partner, Jiro. It believes that by digging to let water in, the two can be reunited in the sea. Variations on the Saburo legend exist, especially in sea villages. So, like, this has always kind of caught my eye because, the ro suffix is typically, it's typically for men. And I know in Hit Mike, I think it is, that there's a Jiro and Saburo. But, so, like, in Jiro's biography here, it says, like, their marriage was opposed by their parents. I wonder, was this a gay marriage? Were these gay men who died and became these demons? That's so interesting, if so. Okay, and Celestial Envoy. We haven't read this yet, but we just got this in the front room. When the spirits of evil... Wow, Easel? When the spirits of evil rise up to infest this world, those benevolent gods who guide us will find their strength drained. Hi, Nim! Yeah, I'm sorry your headache is still bad, but we're here. Their power can only be sustained by the faith of humanity. I, the legendary Holy Messenger, acting as the 6th Celestial Envoy, have spent my years traveling and preaching to promote this faith. Only my tribe can communicate with the gods and act as Holy Messenger, spreading the word of the gods throughout the land. If we fail, the gods' power can never be restored, and all is lost. My brush is the tool I use to spread the divine message. The path I have walked has been long and fraught with peril. However, for the sake of the next to take on the mantle of Celestial Envoy, I cannot rest for even a moment. Interesting. So basically, like, missionaries exist in this world for the gods, but something happened where, like, Amaterasu, with the Shiranui thing, like, became no longer able to do anything, I guess. Like, because they died, and then, like, the Celestial Envoy ceased to exist because the gods also ceased to exist. Isn't it beautiful? Even a ship doomed by the water dragon can enjoy the starlight. But it only looks like this inside the ship when there's a new moon. As soon as the sun comes up, cold seawater floods the ship again. Yes, this ship has suffered a cruel fate. Well, before we do anything, I dig this up. But yeah, my week has been fraught with tummy troubles. Like I said, the only real symptom I'm having is just, like, cranky stomach. Oh, you. Like a cranky stomach and, like, feeling like I'm gonna shit myself, like, very suddenly. But, like, other than that, my energy's been as good as it can be considering how much I'm, like, running around at work. That's impossible. It can't be daybreak yet. Surely this can't be. You didn't do this, did you, Amaterasu? Your powers can control the very movement of the heavens. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's about, being a god, you know? Oh, I can't go this way yet. Oh, okay. I remember. Moyashita. But it does, like, limit the things I can do because I'm like, oh, if I go out, I might, like, not have a bathroom readily available when I really need one. Which is very frustrating. Nope. And now the fated lovers, they unite and they become a shark. A shark with little Koromaru wings on it. That's always what I think when I see this. Come here. Come here. Oh. Okay. Come over here. Oh, you jerk. Oh. What the heck? I was standing on that. Son of a bitch. I forget what the name of the shark is. Haha, I got you. Can I? Okay. I think that was my moment to slash, but I fucked up. No! Oh my god, this fight sucks. Honestly, hardest fight in the game, if I can be so honest. It's like swimming in and out of the water is very frustrating. Can I get you now? There we go. And now you have no fucking armor. I get you. Got you. Okay. I hope all of our body problems get better soon. Yeah, real. Yeah, I know it sucked. Let me grab a little bone. Bark. Oops. For real, we just want to live. Seems your bodies have other plans. Yeah, it do be like that. Alright. Ichiro. Jiro and Saburo combine to become the mighty Ichiro. This shark patrols the ocean, attacking fishermen and causing trouble. Meeting him in the water spells doom, but if you have a foothold on a boat or lily pad, you can lure him close and attack his belly. Doing so knocks him out and gives you a chance to attack. That's not very good advice because it's not entirely how it works, but okay. Yeah, so it's interesting that like it is two male names together. Gay question mark? Yeah. Dude, speaking of illness. Speaking of illness. Well, first of all, for the Americans, Biden, I think, announced, I assume it was Biden, announced that there would be 4 test kits that you can get sent back or sent to your homes for Miss Rona, because clearly that's a problem right now, and it is absolutely too little too late, but it's better than nothing type beat. So be sure to take advantage of that. Okay. She was making noises. Ooh, what happens if I open the mimic from underwater? Oh, I can't, can I? Or can I? Oh, is that how I just like automatically fucking defeat them? No way. Crazy. Okay. But speaking of that, I have been lingering on this thing. So I met this person at a Christmas party. So this is like peak Virgo energy, me holding a grudge. Like with people I don't know very well, it's much easier for me to hold a grudge. I've noticed. But this person, we were talking about work, and she was like, what kind of job do you want to have? And so I like gave a very specific answer because I've had a lot of really terrible work experiences, as some of you may or may not know. And she was like, you just don't want to work. And I was like, I'm sorry, go fuck yourself, actually. Because yeah, it pissed me the fuck off because I was like, it is extremely important for me to have a lot of PTO at like a job. And I was like, dude, I literally cannot help that my body just straight up does not work sometimes. Like, there are times where I like this week, I feel fine, except I'm losing energy because stuff is going like straight through my body. And I'm like, yeah, okay, if I can't have a job that respects the fact that I have a chronic illness, then no, I guess I don't want to work. If I can be so honest with you. Like, it really pissed me off. And I've been thinking about it so much, and I'm like, how dare you call me lazy? Because that's what you're saying when you say something like that. How dare you call me lazy? Like, you do not know who this person is. No. I have not talked to this person since, and am not close with them. But oh, you know what, Nem, you do absolutely know who this person is from anecdotes. This is the person that's an otaku for America. Like, she was in America for a while and then like became like obsessed with America. Her. She said that at the Christmas party. And I was like, You're gonna tweak out on them. No, it's not someone that you personally have met or anything. But I was like so mad because I was like, also, you're like wealthy. I know you are. Your husband works for you, and so you have all this money and shit like that. You seem to be completely able-bodied. You have no fucking idea what it is like to not only have a chronic illness, but also to have a chronic illness that has the potential to get worse from a fucking pandemic that no one is caring about anymore. You know? Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah, her. And there's a reason I do not really enjoy hanging out with her. And it's really funny because one of my other close friends here is also like, yeah, she kind of pisses me off sometimes. She just like says shit that I'm like, what the fuck? Yes, game. I know. Please, this hand is the scariest part of the game. No, don't. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. I was like, man, you're so fucking privileged. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. Your husband, like, makes really good money, and you've traveled so many places, and, like, all these other things. I'm like, go fuck yourself, dude. Go fuck yourself. Ah! It really pissed me off. Okay, I need to come this way. And I've been thinking about it a lot, like, this week, because I have been having problems with IBS being terrible. Okay. So, this is the most chaotic thing. Okay. Yep. Yep. Barrel physics! Like, is it too much to ask for a little bit of empathy and understanding? Apparently. Apparently. And it pisses me off so much because I'm like, masking in Canada, especially my Canadian friends, because like, okay, I get it in America, the tests are no longer free, right? This is specifically about COVID. The tests are no longer free, and doctors are not masking, and like, it is a huge pain in the ass to do anything right now, right? Canada, that's not the case, or at least not in my city. And I'm like, you know, tests are still free at the fucking London Drugs or Shoppers Drug Mart or wherever the fuck. And, so it's still free. And they're like test kits of 5 tests, you know. And masks are cheap. You can get them from Staples. I got 500 masks for like $30. Like, Staples goes crazy here, by the way. I did not look at the description of this guy. Sorry. What did he say? He's rather adorable. Aw. I don't think monkeys are adorable. They terrify me sometimes. They are not something I am afraid of, but I do think that they are way too powerful. Okay. Hey, you want to lift me up on your scary hand? I think that would really make my day if you did. Okay, you're not going to? Okay, bye. Yeah, so it's like, they're still doing it. And, like, I guess it's up to provincial governments whether they're going to continue getting them shipped, because they're getting them from Germany. And I guess it's up to the provincial governments to see whether they're going to actually, like, do that. Oh, you know what? I should have gone the other way. I'm taking the long way for no fucking reason. Okay, well, I guess I'll kill myself. My bad. I was getting heated. So yeah, there's like no real excuse to my friends here. They, like, you should have gotten someone here. You should just move here. How about that? Consider moving here. No, housing costs are so expensive. Monkeys have thumbs because they are just like humans, but have no empathy. They have no empathy, and it makes them so scary because they're just as capable of doing shit. Trying to sell me a $50 USD COVID test for one. Oh, Maddie, I should send you our site of getting them shipped from Germany. That's not a lie. Yeah, I mean, my city is expensive. And I think most large Canadian cities are a bit expensive right now. But apparently so is everywhere else in the fucking United States. So, like, there's that. Oh my god, I went the wrong way again. Sorry. I meant to, like, speedrun this dungeon and I'm getting heated. Yes, in the sight! Yeah. Well, I think I'm sending it to everybody who asks because I'm like, the more demand that we show, the more that people will say, like, oh, I guess we should continue making these because there is the demand for it. Regardless of whether, because, like, these companies, in the end, they're here to make a profit. And if they aren't making a profit, then they don't really care, like, about the rest of it, right? But, like, if they're making a profit, then they're like, okay, I guess we will still make these. Well, we're doing free advertising for all. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Creepy hand monster. Creepy seaweed hand monster. Your days are fucking numbered, king. This is so cruel that I'm about to do this, but honestly, I feel that I'm putting it out of its misery. It's scary, and I don't like it, and it traumatized me a lot when I was younger, okay? I'm allowed to be mean. It's Virgo season, I'm allowed to be mean. You all owe me $50, I'm allowed to be mean. I'm rolling it the wrong way. You don't owe me $50, please do not send me money. Stop. Oh my god, I'm so bad at rolling the barrels. And the camera is the worst. But he hurts me if I touch him, so I'm being very careful. Yeah, profit over lives, baby. Ain't that the way? No peace. No peace, demon seaweed. No peace and be gone. Ouch. See? It hurts me. Trauma stream. Trauma stream. Isn't that every stream that I do? Is that not? Dang, no super chats for the bit. Nope. Sorry. I do not want money. If you would like to spend $50 for something, though, you could donate to something that I have in my link or in my bio, like for Palestine or Sudan, or I don't think I have any links for Congo or Sudan right now, but or you could do more local charity, especially any charity that's like a humane society. But if you don't have $50, please keep the money for yourself. I understand that it is a very difficult economy. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for my birthday, which is soonish. Soon-ish. I'm gonna get you. Oh yo yo yo. Oh yo yo yo. Oh no. Times are rough. Nice. Yeah, I might just go to the Bunny Cafe for my birthday, TBH. Oh no, Crimson Helm, that's so rude. Hey, knock it off. It's cool that they won't let you get these things off. I'll see myself out. Nah, it's fine. If I didn't like puns, would I play Ace Attorney? Alright. Alright. Mimics, you go first. Ooh. I saw you. Blow up. Kaboom. Okay, nothing. And here's the other mimic. No. These mimics are probably the scariest mimics. There's something about that giant eye that's very, very scary to me. Bunny Cafe? Yeah, I might go. Even though my buddy Dorian Gray, he got adopted. But That's okay. It's such a good deal because like it's like $16 and they give you a little cup of vegetables to feed the rabbits included with the price, and it's very nice. And then maybe it'll be good because people will be back in school, and so all the children will be gone. I say as if I don't work with kids. Let's fucking go, Lucky Mallet! Hoo, 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 hoo. What is this?
Finally, something interesting. Wait, this is a lucky mallet. Is this what you're looking for, babe?
It can shrink people down until they become so small that they can pass through the eye of a needle. Certainly, a tool with such powers is a great treasure. But it doesn't provide an answer to Queen Himiko's prayers for peace.
Someone else mentioned the eye of a needle lately. Oh yeah, it was that half-big prophet Waka back in Seion City.
That's my boyfriend! I don't know if it came through, but I got real up on the mic.
Remember? He said something like, even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. I wonder what kind of place he was talking about.
Amaterasu, it seems what I was looking for isn't on this ship. We should shrink all the bad guys and put them in a hamster cage and then shake them. They put them in the hamster ball and shake them. Unfortunately, we must leave without it.
Ah, cheer up, babe. The ocean's a big place. You'll find what you want somewhere.
That may be so. But going into the ocean now is suicide. I'm glad everybody got to hear. It burst forth. It truly burst forth. Well, as long as the water dragon is still about, that is.
Sheesh, nobody can shut up about that thing. You'd think the water dragon ruled Ryoshima Coast or something. Well, don't forget what we have Boss Amy here with us. Let's go think things over back in the city. I'm sick of this ship.
That's my boyfriend. That was an Apollo moment. Oh fuck. Alright, I have a chance to get my last missing trophy here, but I don't think I'll be able to do it on a without the special cheat. Can't you swim any faster, Amaterasu?
Huh? I mean, what do you expect, babe? Amy's a wolf, not a speedboat. Oh, I get it, babe. You want to go to the bathroom, right? We don't mind. And there's nothing but wide open sea all around. Nobody's looking.
God, this is so gross of him.
Go ahead. That's what everyone does.
Keep your piss king to yourself, Isun. You don't understand. This swelling of the waves is a sign that it's coming. A friend. We'll be helpless if we're attacked here.
Here we go again. If it is that water dragon, was it? If it is, we'll take care of the beast in a jiffy. It'll regret the day it messed with us.
Ah, Naomi. Hi. Oh my god, hi.
What the? Where'd that thing come from?
Kiryu-chan! Yeah, we're in the right part of Japan. Thank you, Rao. Well, almost.
Is that the water dragon?
It's awesome. I love this design so much.
Look out!
Okay, we're so fucked. Oh, it even starts us the wrong way. He's gonna get me. I'm boned. I'm boned. Oh my god, I'm going the wrong fucking way! Oh, I'm boned. 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 Oh my god, I'm swimming as fast as my little legs can carry. Please stay away. Oh my god, does this count? Let's fucking go! Guys, I just got all the trophies for this game. I didn't know this was an option. I thought I had to go to the shore. I didn't know I could go to the island. That's so much easier. Bruh. I got a 100%. My first 100% on a game. Let's go.
What the heck was that monster, Amy? Nobody told me something like that was on the loose around here. And what's with that busty babe? She just took off without us? Boy, I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind the next time we meet.
Platinum, let's effing go.
Huh? This mallet just jumped out by itself. Whoa, I hate to see treasure run off like that. After it, Amy.
In a second, Isun, I'm still emotionally recovering. That was awesome! Guys, I didn't know. I've played this game so many times that I did not know that was an option. I thought I had to get to this shore. And I was going the wrong way and I was like, oh, I'm boned. Okay, we love to see it. That's so exciting. So this works the same way as Chun, where like it technically is attached to me, but it will lead me in a general sort of direction. And if you remember from last time, you know where we have to go. And it is this way.
This way.
I'm so strongly boned. Bones! Alright. Well, I'm gonna save, since I did that. That's so exciting. I've gotten all the other trophies before, because, like, they're much easier to get on, at, like, first playthrough or whatever. Because a lot of them are story-based. But then, like, getting all the treasure chests, that's, like, something I like doing anyway, so. Hiya! He's too sick to be surprised at me jumping over him. You know that's bad. What were we even talking about? What was the last trophy? The you don't get eaten by the water dragon. So usually I'm trying to get to the shore and the water dragon will gobble you up and then spit you out on the shore. Hey, what the fuck was that? Oh, thank goodness you're safe, Amaterasu.
Hey, babe. What are you doing here? And how come you didn't tell us about that monster?
I'm sure I mentioned something about the water dragon. Didn't I?
Whatever. Anyway, you better not be trying to trick us.
What are you talking about? I was nearly eaten alive too, you know. But however did you get away? You're a rather slow swimmer. Rao, I don't know. I gotta be honest with you, Rao. I don't know. I don't know.
What did you just say? Take that back. Amy gets kind of sensitive about her flaws.
And here's the one instance of gendered pronouns for Amaterasu in the whole game. Because Amaterasu is technically female, but like... the gods are kind of genderless. Sorry. The fox rods. If they're not on that ship, then where on earth are they? If they're lost in the sea, the vast realm of the water dragon, there is no way we'll ever find them.
Now cheer up. I hate to see you and your two friends cry.
Gross, Isun, you're so... Will you pet me? I forget. Will you? Oh, I missed. Try not to set you on fire. Yay! Gender is a construct, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead. It isn't real. we told the conservatives here that sex is on a spectrum, too. Alright. We are not going here just yet, but again, to the Imperial Palace. Where clearly the green mist is coming from. They make it very obvious. I guess if kids are playing the game. It's like easier Zelda. Which I ain't mad. That's fine. Become as formless divine being. Ugh, I want that so bad. I don't even want the divinity, just formless being.
Now we got you cornered, you mallet.
All you have to do is defeat Guts and you have the Dragon Slayer sword. Is that a Berserk reference?
No treasures ever escaped from the great Isun. I'm gonna sell you to some greedy merchant and... Hey, wait. Check it out, Amy. Isn't this the palace where that swirling mist was coming from? You made us chase you here for a reason, Mallet? Wait, I think I get it. The lucky Mallet can shrink people, right? You want to shrink Amy here. Then you want us to go into that creepy-looking hole, don't you? I don't know. I would Hammerhead here want us to go in there. Still, it might be worth checking out, Amy. I mean, this place has got to be the source of that mist. If Queen Himiko's not going to do anything about this mess, then it's up to us to find the truth. Anyway, we haven't found a single brush technique in this darn city. How could we possibly pass up this palace? Okay, Mallet. We'll enter the hole. Now come on and work your magic on Furball here. Ready to get hammered,
That's really funny. I forgot about that line.
Ready to get hammered, Amy?
Ready to get hammered? Bring it.
Now that's what I wanted to hear. Furball's all yours, Mallet. Hammer away.
I will explain the mythology of this after this cutscene. Because we can finally get into a little bit of Isun's mythology.
You should see the look on your face. A few shakes of a lucky mallet reduces things to my size. It's not for clobbering people or anything. Silly. Boy, I'll never get tired of messing with your head.
Well, why is he kind of...
Huh? What's gotten into you? You forgot what I looked like already? Now you listen here, Furball. You better remember me this time, or else. I'm Isun, the watering artist. You got it?
Hell yeah. Times 1,000.
Besides, I'm so dashingly handsome. Who else could I be?
He's kind of serving cunt. I have to be so honest. I love his design. Too bad he's a pervert. But his dashing little ponytail and his little cape.
You see me in a new light now.
I have to admit, I do.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Nah, forget it. Let's check out the palace. We gotta find out what's behind that swirling mist. You may be no bigger than a dust bunny now, but I bet you still got a lot of fight in you.
I love his bangs, Maddie. Yeah, me same.
Hi. Well, time's a-wasting. But there's something you need to know first. I mean, this is like a brand new world to you. I'm here to help you when you really need it. For example, see that chest all wrapped in chains over there? If you guide me over to it with your celestial brush, I'll pop on over and snatch whatever's inside. Come on, let's try it out right here.
So same thing again, the dark turquoise targeting system. It's not super useful, but
Now that's what I'm talking about. Nothing stands in the way of my trusty sword Denkomaru. But listen up, I don't want you getting any funny ideas. I may be one mean sucker, but don't go launching me at monsters. I mean, I might just lose it if you did that. You'd have to clean up my bloody aftermath. Okay. Okay. Now that everything's clear, let's get going.
So Isun is based on the tale Isun Boshi, which is a pretty famous fairy tale in Japanese mythology. It's basically the one-inch samurai. If you know of the fairy tale Tom Thumb, it's very similar. But basically it's about this like family, or I guess parents, that they like wanted a child, but the child was like extremely small, and then he never grew any bigger than like a few centimeters. And so eventually he was like, well, I want to be a warrior. And they were like, okay. And so he went to the capital, but he has like a needle as a sword, and like I think he uses like a leaf as a sailboat or something like that. And then there's a girl, I want to say she's a princess, but the princess is being attacked by Oni, and he stabs the Oni with the needle. Saves the girl, right? And then he like moves on. But then he finds the magic hammer, which transforms him into like a normal dude. And then he marries the girl, who I think that she's a princess of some kind, or like at least into a wealthy family. So he has like a happily ever after, essentially.
Whoa, that was close. Better watch out, Amy. Remember, you're no bigger than a dust bunny now. Better watch it or we'll end up on the bottom of someone's chute. Now you know what I have to deal with. Anyway, this mist is getting thicker, isn't it? I knew there was something fishy about this palace.
The hammer of normal dude. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't want to give anything away because I didn't want to give away the lucky mallet, because that is like part of his mythology. But yeah, that's Isun's tale that's what he's inspired by. Obviously he has more to him in this game, but we haven't gotten there yet. Hi. I love the design of these guys.
See that, Amy? That's what they call a blocking spider. Those nasty buggers just won't let you by sometimes. They normally leave you alone, but they can be unpredictable. Just watch their moves. Better safe than sorry.
I think this is such a good design. Look at their legs are like knives, and their back has the spikes on it, and then they have like the Oni mask. Oh, it's so good.
Whoa, why'd you hitch a ride? Tired of walking or something? Well, big guy here doesn't seem to mind, so knock yourself out.
I do like that this is how they introduced to you that you can just like walk on people's feet. It's like not necessarily a big deal. Oh, and there's a noise.
Hey, what's that? Sounds like someone's crying.
Hi.
Isn't that a jail cell? Someone's in there. But I can't tell who she is. She's got her back turned. They usually turn out to be ugly when they turn around anyway. Plus, we don't want to attract any attention if she raises a fuss. Forget about her. Let's keep going.
Hammer of normal dude. How tall is everybody? I'm like extremely average height. Where I'm like 5'5", so it's like, you know, I think pretty average worldwide. I'm tall in Asia and kind of short in parts of the US and Canada. I have very long legs though. And like my limbs are just generally really long. It's quite frustrating because like there is oh, you know what, Isun? I didn't mean to make you do that, but that was awesome. Aha. Karma, you're 6 foot? Dang, you're tall. Maddie, we're the same height, let's go. I have really long legs, and I don't know if you guys have ever like done the drawing practices where it's like, you know, the waistline should be even with when your elbow hits your waistline in normal human proportions. My elbow goes past my waistline, like significantly past it. I have very long limbs, which is really quite the hassle when it comes to buying clothes. Canadian genetics go hard. Boink. Yeah, I actually thought I was gonna end up to be a lot taller because everyone else in my my family is much taller, but I ended up actually taking after my dad's side of the family pretty much. Oh, you know what? I think I need this guy. Hey, Mr. with the feet. Mr. Man with the feet. Can you step over here? Yeah, like over here? Over here would be perfect. Perfect. Yes, we love to see it. Okay. I grab. Yeah, because a lot of my dad's side of the family has, Karma, you're 14? Please take care of yourself on the internet. That's not a bit. I'm dead serious. If you're young watching this, please take care of yourself on the internet. For real. A discarded mirror long used by an actor was struck by lightning and became this. Oh, he's probably kabuki. Bad acting causes it to appear and rain thunder down. Aloof and emotionless, it will leave if the acting continues. When you see clouds, just blow to stop lightning from striking. Yeah, like seriously, deadass, like please be careful on the internet. Like I trust the people in chat because I'm hoping that I attract the type of people that I hope like want to attract, and some of these people I've known for a while and even know in real life, so like I'm less concerned about that. But the internet is not always kind, and even then, even like in my situation, me being over twice your age, you know, there are topics and things that are going to be heavier for you. Oh, hello? Is someone there? Hmm? Are you mallet bearers? It's hard to see from here.
Mallet bearers? What the heck are you talking about?
Oh, who are you?
Oh, just a couple of passersby. Are you that girl we heard crying before? Sounded kind of fake if you ask me. You're not some no-good monster trying to trick us, are you?
What? Oh, no, at least I don't think so. I came to Seon City to sell some of my grandfather's bamboo ware. But the emperor who lives in this palace had me arrested.
Your grandfather's bamboo ware? Is your grandpa that Mr. Bamboo back in Kusa Village?
You know my grandfather? He raised me back in Kusa Village. My name is Kaguya. Kaguya!
Ah! Ah! Yeah!
My favorite fairy tale. But I'm afraid that's about all I can tell you. I don't know why I've been imprisoned here. I don't even know who I really am or where I originally came from.
Another babe. How could Mr. Bamboo have such a cute granddaughter? Oh, you just sit tight, honey pie. We'll get you out. The great Isun's gonna straighten out that mean old emperor. Then he'll come back and set you free.
No,
Don't sweat it, sweetie. You just sit tight. We're gonna search every nook and cranny.
I won't rest until I've searched every nook and cranny.
We're gonna search every nook and cranny of this palace. And I'm gonna give that emperor a piece of my mind when we find him. So don't you worry your pretty little head. My partner may not look like much now, but Furball here is actually the great Amaterasu. Now just sit back and relax. We got it covered. Let's go on, Amy.
Nook and Cranny Adventure, let's go! Yeah, September 6th. LFG. Yeah, Kaguya, we will talk about her more later. She is the protagonist of my favorite fairy tale. And one of the oldest in Japanese history. If not the oldest. It's, I think, debatable. Historians do be arguing. But I think it's generally accepted as the oldest. At least of the oldest recorded ones. Obviously this does not include like the Ainu and the Ryukyuan people. Nook and Cranny are words. Karma, don't you worry, when we get to the investigations games, you will not be able to stop hearing Nook and Cranny. Yeah, going back to being 14 on the internet, I mean, the world was very different when I was 14. As far as the internet goes, it was way, way less populated on the internet. And I was definitely on it, but I was on, like, a site that doesn't exist anymore, right? Quizilla. And I had people there that, like, became my lifelong friends, but they were just, it was just so much different of a world. Like, I didn't start using Facebook until I was 16?
Jackpot. Why would the Emperor hide his treasure here? I could smell it a mile away. Check out that funny looking thing, Amy. That's what they call a platform spider. You see, they just go back and forth like that all the day. They're basically harmless unless you stay on their backs too long. Some of them don't like it and may end up throwing you off.
Quizilla is how I met my best friend, actually. Two of my best friends. Actually, okay, so I went... Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to run into that. Oopsie. A couple of years ago when I went to my friend's wedding, it was a friend I met through Quizilla. And then when I transitioned onto fanfic.net, she finally, like, messaged me and was like, I was a fan of yours on Quizilla, and I'm, like, rereading everything since you're reposting it on fanfiction.net, and, like, you're really cool, can we be friends? And then I went to her wedding, and that was the first time we had gotten to meet in person, just because life has been so cruel to both of us. And I was like, damn, I cannot believe this is a person that, like, I met on the internet as a 14-year-old, and we became friends to this degree. It's so crazy. Been waiting impatiently for the investigation games for a while. You might be playing it while I'm at school. Yeah, we'll see. Honestly, I have no idea what my schedule will be like. It looks like right now I will be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but like I will have Thursday afternoons free still. It was just this week, like I said, with physically, it was just not happening. Dude, I should go on the Wayback Machine. I would love to see what my site looked like. I don't remember. Yeah, I loved Quizilla. I still miss it, to be honest. It was just everything. I do really like AO3 though. Fanfiction.net, she's not for me. When it's morning for me, it's midnight over there. Are you Australian? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But I ask because I think of my friend Billy, who Billy, if you ever see this, hi, I love you. My friend Billy that I met through the house in Fata Morgana is Australian, and it is so annoying, the time difference, because I will like get on Twitter and like go and reply to something, and then I'm like, I wonder what she's gonna say. I'm so excited to see what she's gonna say. And then it's like, oh, she wrote this like when it was like 9 p.m. her time, and fucking it's like she's asleep. I will not hear from her until like 6 p.m. my time, and then it's like 10 a.m. her time. Yeah, it's annoying. It's a very annoying time difference. Same thing with Japan. But I think, honestly, the most annoying time difference is probably with Europe, because it is like that 12-hour... Oh, you're in New Zealand! Hell yeah! I've always wanted to go to New Zealand, but, my European friends, I'm like, I literally cannot talk to you, like, any other way but DM. Like, we cannot do live chatting much anymore just because the times are so fucked. Like, we can't really Skype or anything like that. And yes, I still use Skype. Don't at me. Fuck. Alright, we'll try that later. That was such a glorious little fall there. But yeah, just the other day, like, she made a joke about Fata Mortu, and I was like, I can't wait for her to see my response. And then I was like, oh, she's not gonna see it till, like, literally so much later. Like, it won't be funny anymore. If you ever go to New Zealand, go to Auckland. Why? Is it better?
A flask? Is it considered treasure?
What's the difference between Wellington and Auckland?
Uh-oh. That's a blocking spider, Amy. Wonder why I got so bent out of shape all of a sudden. Now we're gonna have a heck of a time getting out of here.
Aw. No, but we're... Ouch! Okay, fine. I was gonna say, but we could be friends. But I guess not. Ooh, can this lucky cat give me any money? I'm curious. No? Too big? Okay, too big. Yoink! What I really want to do in New Zealand is the very stereotypical thing to do in New Zealand, and that is go to see where they film Lord of the Rings and go to Hobbiton. If I had a better relationship with my dad, I would probably be like, hey, father-daughter trip, but he drives me insane. We can't talk about politics. More stuff to do in Auckland. Oh my god, I'm not doing bungee jumping, but there's more stuff to do. Okay, interesting.
Hey, Yummy. There's a strange mist in this flask, too. But it's somehow different from that mist outside. I don't know. It feels kind of comforting.
Nem, let's fucking go then! How about we just do it? No, I have to be so honest with everybody here. I am once again looking at prices of going to Tibet. I just want to go so bad.
Wow, you're getting good at that one. Almost too good. I don't know why the Emperor hid this flask here.
Let's do it.
But he shouldn't be hawking such comforting mist all to himself.
Oh, black hole.
Hey, it's that starlight again. What's it doing here?
Yippee, my zodiac sign! Y'all gonna try? I don't know, maybe. No, like, The thing is with traveling for me, it's so hard because I'm like, I'm gonna go new places, and then I'm like, but Japan is so, it's home. Like, it's for all the things I dislike about it, it's also one of my homes. I like going home and seeing my friends for a little while, you know? And I did absolutely promise them next year in the fall, I'm going to go. I will do everything that I can to make sure I go. My birthday is next month. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After our separation, I took to wandering the corners of the earth. And getting high, apparently. Before long, I was sealed away here by a sinister power. Your arrival has broken that seal. Now I, Kasugami, grant you the power of mist. Glisten over all creation like fleeting dew. Thanks, it's not for like another 4 weeks, because it's late September. I have that Virgo Libra cusp. Let's go.
So that's why the Emperor hid this flask like it was treasure. Kasugami, the god of mist, was trapped inside.
Is the sheep smoking? No, the sheep is drinking. But the mist also makes me think, like, are you hitting a fat blunt? Like, are you smoking the devil's lettuce? They say
Kasugami can wrap the world in a thick mist that slows down time for all things. I really did feel like I was in a dream world with no sense of time. But enough of that. That's one awesome power you just got back, Amy. If the legend's true, that brush technique can slow down any monster with a single stroke, even a blocking spider.
Is that a weed? I'm calling the police! 911, what's your emergency?
Let's try out that new power of yours right away, Amy.
It says single stroke, but that is 2 strokes. They lied.
You lied to me. Just draw the mark that's there on the flask. That'll show that pesky spider who's boss.
The Snoop Dogg stuff. I gotta be honest. I've never smoked anything.
Well, what the? Blocking spiders slowed down. That really is Kasugami's legendary time-slowing technique. Wow, Amy, you really pack quite the arsenal of techniques. Blocking spiders should be a piece of cake from now on.
Thank you for keeping Vine alive. I love Vine.
We'll slow anything in our way, no matter how fast it is. I figured out something else, too. I'm sorry, I just started thinking of a Vine.
Well, I'll get to it in a second.
The Emperor must have a screw loose or something. I mean, why would he possibly want to trap Kasugami in there? I bet it has everything to do with that swirling mist out there.
I was thinking of this one. So when I think of Vine, I think of Vines. I think of, in my watch later, like in my favorites, like saved, is this collection of Vines that's like Ace Attorney characters as Vines, which is such a common thing for people to do, right? But this one's the best. It's so funny. And there's this one Vine, I don't think it was very popular, but like, it's of these guys. And like, this one guy walks up to the other guy and he's like, dude, where's Kevin? He's like, he's in the shower. He's like, why, what happened? He's like, his brother just died. And then they both go silent and you hear Kevin in the shower go, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! And so many times as Apollo and Phoenix talking about Kristoff and Clavier is the one in the shower. Oh, it's so funny. Who's gonna tell him? Dude, it's so funny. Ugh. Oh my god, I love Clavier. I love dunking on that poor boy. He's my character now, though. Capcom told me so. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Vine was the best. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, there's something about the 6-second format being so powerful. There are some TikToks that do have they do have a like Vine-esque energy to them, but it's not quite the same. Do I have them saved? No, it's a video compilation on YouTube. Vines, I did not save Vines. That was not a thing back in my day. And I don't keep unnecessary things. This is so Edgeworth. I don't keep unnecessary things on my phone because I want there to make, I don't want to ever run out of memory. But that's just an excuse now. You can go look through all the Ace Attorney Vine as TikToks or Vine compilations. Vines are the best. Yeah, they're way funnier than TikToks most of the time. Although there is that one TikTok of the girls. There's a TikTok of the girls who are like, she's like, okay, I'm doing this, get ready with me. And she's like 13. No offense to the 13-year-olds, but full offense. She's like 13 and like, and I just like, want to do this thing. I just want to do this look, blah, blah, blah. And then you just hear like a, oh, in the background. And her sister runs in and like her other little sister has cut her bangs. And so they're like trying to fix her hair. And it's like, I don't know, like 3 minutes long. It's so funny. I've reached uncle status. Yeah, that's true. I am just a cranky man in a 30-year-old's body. Yeah, Maddie, I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. They're so funny. And then the mom is like yelling at them in a mix of English and Spanish, and she's like, "What did you do?" Nothing. It's a surprise. It's so funny. No enemies? Oh, I thought enemies were gonna trigger for sure. Okay, well. The level of drama and suspense in that TikTok, that's what I'm saying. It's so funny. I'm like, I don't even care. The girl, her original, like, idea for that TikTok, who knows what the fuck it was, but it would never have been as funny as that. So, that's that on that. No, don't squish me. I'm just a little guy. Whoa, camera. Whoa. Hote. Alright. I killed the cicada. You never see coming. You see that my mind too fast for eyes. I don't know the words. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played that game. I felt the fear. There's a certain level of fear when a Spanish mom catches you doing something you shouldn't. It's true. And she knew something was up when they were quiet. Yeah. Yeah. I had, when I worked at McDonald's ages and ages ago, I had a lot of coworkers from like Puerto Rico and Mexico. And I was like, I love them, but I'm so glad I'm not your kid. Because it must be like the most stressful fucking thing in the world to have a parent that threatening, like with that threatening of an aura. When the kids are silent, you always got to be watching them, and that's on God. I feel like I don't have too many funny stories from work. I will say the girl who was like, "You're my favorite group leader," yesterday she was like, "You're my third favorite," and I was like, "Oh, I got demoted," and I was like, "What did I even do?" And she's like, "Well, I like this person now because I forget what reason," and I was like, okay, I knew that was gonna happen.
Hey, look over there, Amy. Isn't that the Emperor? I'd heard that he was sick in bed, but I never expected him to be the source of that funky mist. How are we gonna straighten this royal oaf? I mean, we're still too big to fit through his mosquito net.
Yeah, it's... Oh, I'm gonna strum your... Okay, no, never mind. What if I go in here? What happens? Aha! God, what was the other thing that happened yesterday that I was like, you guys are so insane? Oh, one of the girlies, she was being like full mad scientist because we have this thing in the older kids area, who was like, was that the one who drew? No, this is so the one who said that I'm her favorite. That's not her. The one who drew the thing on my arm, she was too busy being a fucking mad scientist all day, and I was like, "You're crazy." I'm like, "You're nutso," and she's like, "I can't believe you just said that." I'm like, "I did say it with my whole chest," and it was really funny because her mom does not speak English, like at all, but she does. And the daughter does, and I take the same bus home as them, and I didn't know that until yesterday, and I was like, "Oh hey," and then I could tell the mom was asking like, isn't that the same person that just like checked you out at school? And then she's like, "Yeah." I have no idea what language they speak. I don't think it's Russian, but I think it's like it's something in that part of the world. Ooh, yeah, I'm getting so many demon fangs now. My friend's daughter did summer camp this year, and she had one kid tell her that his energy level was at 40 and then it went to 50%. Yeah, I love when they say shit like that. That's really funny. There's this one kid who's like, "I'm gonna kill you." He's like 8. I'm like... He's the one who rang the bell and was like, "When I ring this bell, it means you're gonna die soon." And then he rang it in my face, and I was like, "Okay, Satan's spawn." He's like the one kid I genuinely am not fond of. Is Isun the one swinging the blade? No, it's still me. Why would I say you're crazy? Because she's like 11. She's the sassiest child I've ever met. Like, she's way, way, way too smart. Because they have like a circuit board toy that you can play with. And she like knows all of the projects already. So she just like fucks around with it herself. And I'm like, "Okay, girl." And then she was like, there's this one sound bite thing that you can use, and it's just this horrible siren noise. I'm like, I'm cutting it off. We're turning that off. The noise is getting to be too much. And she was like making a propeller and like all these other things. The spider's designs are really cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I would not recommend calling a kid crazy generally, but there are some kids who can take it. Like there's another girl the one who gaslit me, or like tried to gaslight me and be like, "My name is Craig." I was like, you can fuck with her because she fucks with you, so she can take it. These spiders freak me out. Hood. But some kids are too sensitive, and you can't say that shit. Coming from a crazy kid, we appreciate it. Yeah, honestly. Like, she can keep up with me on things like that, because she does it right back. It's like, she says shit right back to me that I'm like, "Girl, what?" And she's like, God, what was it she said that I was like, girl, oh, she was like, have you ever thought about breaking the laws of physics? And I was like, girl? The fuck are you talking about? You're insane. Oops. Maddie, I love that for you. Fuck. I have to go all the way back up. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, phew. I misremembered. No, I was an incredibly well-behaved child for the most part. I was a little more rebellious as a teenager because I was realizing how unfair my parents' rules were and was real tired of it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, phew. Okay. I'm trying to get all the treasure before I do this thing. Girl, all the time. Laws of physics is the only thing holding me back. Sensitive is stealing priceless artifacts and selling them back like the Vikings. But she, like, there are definitely things that, like, the kids are sensitive about and you kind of have to read, right? So it's like, for her, you know, she doesn't have, like, a stereotypical, like, Canadian-sounding name, which is stupid because it's like, what is a Canadian name, right? With how massive this country is, like, there's so many, like, possibilities for ethnicities. So, but she's sensitive about it, 'cause she's like, people don't know how to pronounce my surname. And I'm like, you should teach me. Like, I genuinely want to learn. And she's like, no. And I was like, okay, I won't force you. Like, if you ever decide that you want to teach me how to do it, though, let me know. Because I was like, I don't know this language. Other people, it's easier for me because I do know their language. Oops. Like, I know Mandarin enough to know how to pronounce. And I know Japanese, and I know how Korean names are pronounced, like all that stuff. Actually, oh my god, I have to shit on my coworkers for just a moment. And this is me being good-natured about it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But oh my god. So, it's not their fault entirely, but there is this pet peeve of mine with people who only know English as a language, and that is that they pronounce, I don't know why I just thought I could make that. They pronounce names and like just so wrong. And not with like the way they say the consonants, but with the way that they time the syllables. So like maybe I should have used the infinity ink. Nah, I'm saving them. Oh my god. Maddie has a story. There was one time in 5th grade, I tried to climb over the fence to go to CVS to get a snack. All I had to do was walk around, but my teachers and my BFF just watched me struggle. That's really funny. You had a homemade slingshot you made with a bicycle handle? That's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway. Like, so there are a lot of, because of like the Greek and Latin, origin of words in English, there's like 3-letter word or 3-syllable words are like illegal, efficient, what are other words? And there are names too, like Samantha, Amanda, where the stress is on the second syllable, and then it causes, because so many of our words are like that, it causes people to pronounce everybody's name like that. So instead of like Sakura, it is Sakura. And I'm like, there are literally words in English and names in English that have the first syllable stress. Oliver, right? And then there's like the word Canada. It's not Canada, it's Canada. Pronounce it the same way you pronounce Canada. Sakura. Haruto. Like, Emily. Like, all these other names. Tomoko. Haruka. Like, just... Oh. Whoa, why do your eyes look like that, bro?
Check it out, Amy. The Emperor's directly below us. It's like the Royal Oaf's mouth is just begging us to dive on in.
Bye! Arkansas. Yeah.
Are we inside the Emperor's body now? Wow, Amy, you're one fearless wolf. This should be the fastest way to get to the root of the problem.
Uvula.
Hey, what's that funny looking thing here? Oh, I know. It's that dangly thing that hangs down the back of the throat. I bet if we tickled it, this Royal Oaf would sneeze. That's probably our best bet for getting out of here. But let's save that for later. We're going the other way now.
I want to hit it so bad. Okay. Damn. Yeah, it drives me nutso. I'm like, you can learn how to pronounce these names correctly. Don't be like, oh, I don't know how to pronounce names. Like, learn how. The only reason I haven't looked up how to pronounce this girl's surname is that I don't remember it to look it up. First syllable stress? Never even heard of her. First... Oh, so is it first syllable? To you? The thing is, like, Japanese names are so easy to pronounce because the like, if you think about, like, the tone, I've talked about this before, it's one of my pet peeves about the fucking Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal bullshit, is that, they say, like, Takamaki, because that's based on the second syllable stress, but it should be Takamaki, or Kitagawa, or however he says it, it's like Kitagawa. It's so easy. It's the same pattern. Low, high, high, low. Kitagawa. You were never taught this? I learned it in etymology. And then I forgot about it, and then my friend reminded me of it, and I was like, ah, that's totally why people don't pronounce names correctly. Do I have any? No. Okay. You even had a speech teacher because you had a lisp. Partial bullet, me too! Partial bullet, me too! Hey, I had a lisp too! I cried so hard when they pulled me out of class and were like, you have a speech impediment, and I was like, I was in like 3rd grade. It took them forever to decide to correct it. My parents are ridiculous.
Wonder what's in there. I have a feeling we're in for trouble. You're not gonna turn back now, are ya, Amy?
No way.
Good answer. Okay, you know the drill. Leap before you think.
That reminds me, I saw a video about someone pronouncing popsicle like a Greek name. Popsicle. Yeah, that's funny. What's a lisp? It is when you don't do the sound. Your tongue goes between your teeth. It's often common with people who have a pacifier for too long, or have some dental problems as like a kid, like their teeth don't grow in well. That's like usually the trigger for it, but mine was a combination. Whee! Anyway, whatever's going on in this game, we're inside of a dude. Popsicles. No. We're inside of a man.
No way. This is insane. That mist. It's alive, Amy.
Oh, partial bullet. That's hard to have it that long. This enemy's design is so good, by the way. Under my control, this body breathes evil mist over the city. And you much dare attempt to clear the skies of my poison? Waging battle with me inside a human body will be no easy task. War is a turnoff. Even now, Goldnail, the mighty sword, cries out for your blood. Come, step forward so that I, the indomitable Blight, may cut you down. Hell yeah, Isun.
I'll step forward, alright. You're a real piece of work, Blight. Better say your prayers.
You uncultured wretch. Be warned. We are in the very bowels of the Emperor.
It can't be worse than my bowels.
If we fight here, his body will not...
Give me a break. A little action here will help him wake up. But never mind that. You're the one behind that poison mist. Possessing a human body may be an elaborate trick, but it ends now. With my supreme blade Denkomaru, I, the magnificent Isun, shall rend that hunk of junk you call a sword.
I love that his paintbrush and sword are the same weapon. So good. Anyway, this is the Blight fight. The main thing that we're using here is the slowdown technique. Ouch. You can use Isun in this fight too. There is a specific time that is better to do so. But if you try using him here, yeah, he does do a little thing, and he can like steal items, which is so cool. Anyway, whenever he starts to vibrate like that, that means he's about to do a thing. Don't. And you hear this like noise, which is really cool. Yeah. I think you can really only use Isun when he's like not doing the slow-mo thing. Anyway, you get the idea. This fight's not that hard. This is the most annoying part for sure. Because sometimes, yeah, he'll do the teleportation thingy. Do it. When he does the, like, samurai stance here, that is the best time to slow down because it's the easiest time to knock Goldnail off of him. And we take this sword and we slash. And we slash it again. Ooh, I think that time Isun got a hit in. Gotta go fast. Come on, get me. Whoop. Hiya. Don't. How about you don't? Okay. You know, I probably should have stuck to the sword for this fight. Not having the range. Okay. Samurai. Yo. Oops. I should have taken that head on. That's funny. Bad idea. Nice. Isun as a painter would be cool. After the fight, he draws a piece of art that tells everything from the arc. Yeah, that would be cool. Aha. And I just got a new... Okay. Well, I'll use this one for a little longer. It is a really cool design. Exorcism beads. Purifying rosary that contains the power of holy light. I believe it's just a bunch of magatamas together, which is cool. Blight, a disease residing within the Emperor's body and born of the intense hatred and evil of the cursed sword Goldnail, was the source of the acrid mist that had plagued the capital's citizenry. That's a hard word, citizenry. But even a creature so despicable and full of hatred was no match for our intrepid heroes, Amaterasu and Isun. Blight's defeat brought with it a lifting of the acrid fog. The Emperor, now freed of evil's influence, returned to normal. Amaterasu and the others had earned a brief moment of respite. However, evil conspired to cut the tranquil scene short. From Goldnail's defeated form rose the familiar blackness. The spirit of evil and hatred that had resided within the sword, black as midnight and deep as the sea, rose slowly skyward. Make no mistake, this was undoubtedly one of the foul spirits that had dispersed from Orochi's broken body. Quickly and steadily it rose. Then it shot off toward the distant sea and over the horizon. It moved with purpose, as if to rendezvous with the lost friend. Amaterasu and the others had no time to rest. If they were truly to restore the capital to its normal routine, they still had to deal with the threat of the water dragon. This tale is far from over. Hey you! Aren't you forgetting something?
You had it coming big time, gasbag. You aren't even in the same league as the magnificent Isun.
This is the weirdest trauma center level ever! That's really funny.
Well, Furball, that's that. How about one of those victory howls?
I forgot about Orochi.
Oh wait, I almost forgot. That babe Kaguya's still locked up. Emmy, seems Pops is still snoozing away. How about we just take control and make him unlock her cell? Why bother with waking him up to explain everything, anyway? Huh? You don't get it, do you? Watch and learn, my furry friend.
Live footage of my insides the past week.
First, I'll stir up his stomach like this. And then... What the... Yikes!
Of course Isun's gonna remember her. Yeah. This is very funny.
What the... Hey, are you okay, Amy? Looks like we managed to make the Emperor stand up. Come on, we gotta get this royal oaf moving. Let's get him over to where they're holding Kaguya.
This is so funny. I'm so sad that this segment is so short. Your Highness, you are well again enough to walk around again? That Kaguya girl was imprisoned just as you ordered, sire. But she's done no wrong, so I can't understand why. Not that I'm doubting your bountiful wisdom, your Highness. No, you should doubt me. Your Highness, I know you have already refused to see a doctor, but surely it would be wise to seek treatment. Some people are even starting to say your illness is what's... not that I think anything of the sort, of course. Watch the steps, Isun, watch the steps. Are you the Emperor? Highness, I think you should go to bed. Yeah, pretty much. But if you're here, does that mean those two are... Oh dear, it's all my fault. How shall I ever apologize?
Let's see. How about you start off by making me 100 dumplings?
Huh? Because Isun's bouncing around in him to make him move. I warned you about those stairs, bro.
Just pull on your legs, sweetie.
That voice.
You think we buy the farm that easy? The Emperor was being controlled by a nasty stomach virus. But we took care of it. Things should get back to normal soon. Now, let's make this royal oaf open your cell. Let's see.
Oh, thank you. I thought I'd never get out of there.
No time for chit-chat, bamboo girl.
Octodad, yeah.
We freed the Emperor from that monster controlling him. But things are still a bit dicey around here. We're gonna hightail it out of this place. I suggest you do too. Now let's see here. Oh yeah, coochie coochie coo.
Her design is incredible.
I can tell what you want to do, Amy. I agree. That'll make it feel like we've set things straight here. I mean, we've already freed that bamboo girl. Now, give one of those victory howls to wake up the Emperor.
Yay! Oil? Okay. Would I like to save the game? Doi. You soon stay here. You have become the Emperor. That would be awesome. I'm sorry, I needed to yawn. That pushed out of me. I wonder what was wrong with me. People say I took to my bed with an illness, but I don't recall. I remember meeting with a bamboo seller named Kaguya, and I remember a secret treasure for crossing a sea of fire. But I've totally lost my memory of what happened after that. It's almost like I was possessed by a strange spirit.
Talk about a troublesome Emperor. But Kaguya's safe and all. Guess we can cut him some slack.
A white wolf and a curious bouncing ball. I have an uncanny feeling that I had a dream about you two. I must apologize to Queen Himiko for my unforgivable blunders. Did you yawn? I'm sorry.
Himiko? Yes, that's it, Amy. The city's a complete mess, and Queen Himiko's not doing a thing about it. There's no excuse for her just sitting around in her palace.
The Emperor's eyes are gold coins. It took me a very long time to realize that.
Boy, am I gonna give her a piece of my mind.
Oh, the lovely white wolf. For some reason, I seem to feel so relaxed when you're around. I have this peaceful feeling as if you know me inside out.
No, I know you from the inside, believe me.
I'm collecting demon fangs, you know. If you have any for me, you can take some of my treasure. People will probably say I'm foolish giving treasure to a wolf, but you are my lucky wolf. I'm certain some good will come out of it. Surely you've collected lots of them, eh? What do you think? Would you like to make a swap? Hell yeah! Alright. So he has something later that will be worth 100. Partial Bullet, if you look up... Have you played the Great Ace Attorney Partial Bullet? Let me start there. Anyway, he has something that... two things that I definitely want to get from here. Number one is this fog pot. And number two is something that we don't have available to us yet, but will be available after this arc is over. Come and visit me again when you have more demon fangs to swap. So I'm going to save my demon fangs for now. The rooster. 1 of 13. Its humorous look elicits smiles. Aw, that's so funny considering Fruits Basket. You have played the trilogy. Okay, you have not played the Great Ace Attorney. If you look up what an old, like, style Japanese coin is, that is what is covering his eyes. Or are his eyes, I guess. Maddie, don't worry. My alarm is set for 5:45 because if I don't... I can't, like, readjust my sleep schedule once it gets to that point. Sorry, I need to make it nighttime so it's easier to see all these treasure chests, but the sky is being difficult. Let me make it nighttime. Why are we being so difficult? Moon. Moon Prism Power, please! Okay, fine, I'll leave the palace and come back. Oh, you know what? I can't leave the palace and come back, because what's her face? Okay, you know what? I'll just wait for it to become nighttime. It's fine. Yeah, 5:45. And that is the absolute latest I can get up to make it to work on time. Because yesterday, the bus just, like, never came when it was supposed to. And so I was like, oh, Okay, well, cool. So then I had to take a different route, which was fine. It ended up being fine. I made it there just on time. Usually asleep by 8. Oof. That sucks during the summertime, doesn't it? Because the sun's still out bright at 8. What time do you get up, Maddie? I actually really like getting up early because I love seeing the sunrise. Like, the sky is gorgeous in the morning, especially since it's been raining lately. But, like, it does also suck. I'm not gonna play. Hi. That poisonous air disappeared as soon as the Emperor got better. Maybe it had something to do with it, whatever was possessing him. Anyway, I hope everyone else recovers from the illness too. I want you to pet me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Or by 8:30, sorry, oh, like 4 a.m.? That sucks, dude. That's a little too early. 5 is the earliest I would go in for a shift. The Emperor's back to his usual gentle self again. Seems he was possessed by some kind of malevolent force. I'm worried about the strange air stretching across Nippon. I hope it isn't headed for Seian City too. I'm watching a streamer play Ocarina of Time. I didn't know she had a song to progress in time. For the time, and decided to wait for night to come. Yeah, that sounds like something I would do, honestly. 4 a.m. for work. I'm scared of a job. Not all of them are like that. Oh, yeah, and we saw this area when we were little. Look at how different it looks when we're large. So cool. Can I cut this? Hiya. Hiya. Really? Well, that sucks. This is so cool, though, that you can see this area, like... I almost said all grown up. You can see this area as a large dog. I could leave and come back, but it will trigger a cutscene, and I don't want to do the cutscene right this second. It's mostly because it takes so long for you to wake up, yeah. Like, when I worked at McDonald's, I would sometimes do a 5 to 1 shift, which was the best. But I think my favorite shift time is 6 to 2. When I worked at Kohl's, oh, I can't drown in this pool. Nice. And like the first 3 hours were just like stocking and fixing up my department. And there were no other people besides my coworkers for the first 3 hours. And then on a day where it was like bad weather, there was nobody for like the first 4 hours. Because like who wants to go shopping when it's shit weather? It was awesome. My job is kind of like that now in a way. To balance it out for you, Karma, I usually don't wake up until like 9:30 for work. Yeah. I work split shifts sometimes, so it'll be like 7:30 to 10 and then 2 to 6. And it really sucked because the other day it wasn't supposed to be rainy during the time that I had my gap, but it was, so I couldn't go to the beach. But I did go to my usual haunt on my old campus and got lunch and talked to the server there who loves me. And I hadn't seen her there, so I thought she quit, but she just went back to Japan for like a little while. Oh, I could have gone out. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. But the 7:30 to 10 goes by so fast because like all the kids are coming in, and so you're like signing them in and shit. And then 2 to 6 doesn't go quite as fast, but the first two, or like the first hour and a half at least, is the first hour and a half at least is cleaning.
Hey, Bamboo Girl. What are you doing spacing out here? I mean, you're free now. You can go anywhere you want. Oh, hello you two. I hardly recognize you. You were so tiny when we first met. You certainly cut a dashing figure at full size. You think so? Well, actually, I hear stuff like that all the time. Huh? Oh, yes, I meant you too, Isu. Anyway, the city is a dangerous place right now. You should head back to your grandpa's house. That Emperor fella's got an eye for that treasure of yours, right? You should get away before others start sniffing around. Plus, your grandpa seems awfully lonely, you know. Really? Oh, I see.
That dear old man thinks of me as his own granddaughter. I would really like to return, but...
You're not his granddaughter? You mean your real family lives somewhere else? Anyway, you should just go see him if you feel that way.
I know nothing of my past. I don't even know who I am or where I came from. My first memory is of waking up in the bamboo grove. My bad. The bamboo cutter took me home, and where I was lovingly cared for. To repay his kindness, I helped him with his bamboo hair.
If that's the case, then why don't you go hurry up and go see him?
I know nothing of my past, but I do recall one faint memory. I thought long and hard while I was imprisoned. It was then that I remembered being in a small dark room long ago. That's all I can think about now. And I feel I must get there as soon as I can. I cannot escape that feeling.
That's a pretty weird story. I mean, you don't even know where it is you want to go back to.
Bits and pieces of my memory are coming back in flashes. Together they form a vision. I see a royal crest inscribed in earth amid a grove of bamboo. I must go to Sasa Sanctuary. There it shall all become clear. Yeah, I remember where that is, don't worry.
Huh? What's gotten into you? I mean, first with the dark room, and now you suddenly want to go to Sasa Sanctuary?
I don't know where I must return, but I have this intense feeling in my heart. It drives me forward to my ultimate destination. It drives me to seek the royal crest. I must leave for Sasa Sanctuary at once. There she goes.
Hey, wait! Bamboo Grove, wait! No, she's gone.
That's okay, we could catch her really easily if I wanted to. Well, now I can bloom all the fucking flowers and stuff, which is exciting. We will finish Kaguya's storyline next time. For the rest of the stream, I'm just gonna, like, take care of things here. In the capital. Do some little side questy type things, like getting all the treasure and blooming the trees and shit. I'm making it night again so that it stays night longer so they can see things. Recommend to avoid? I think it's really hard because the job market here and in America are already so different. I would imagine that it's probably very different where you live, Karma. I genuinely really enjoy what I do now. I'm not a person who wants kids ever, but I do really enjoy working with the kids, and the place that I work really cares about the kids, and like is not like, there can be some educational and like daycare institutions that are just shite, and they care a lot more about like the politics of it than the actual kids. But the people here are awesome, and like I have very, very few complaints about the way things are done. I will say, like, daycare is so interesting because it is like such a Western concept, because a lot of families in other parts of the world, they have like multiple generations living in a household, and so they have like the kids are being taken care of by grandparents or something. Oh, hey, Benkei. But it is still a really cool like cultural opportunity in some ways too. So Benkei is here if you want to do fishing mini games. If you want to catch fish and fill out the fishing tome, he's here. And there are some fish that you can only get in this region. We will do that at some point. I really do want to get all the fish. I don't even know that there is a trophy for it. Actually, you know what? I may have not gotten 100% on trophies because I haven't gotten all the fish. That's okay. We'll get all the fish. I don't even know what all the fish are, so it'll be exciting for me too. Please stay nighttime. What is it? Yeah, lifeguard is pretty cool. I think that honestly, like getting a job, or like one of the things you can do to improve your prospects of a job, I would say, is getting first aid certificate. Like getting first aid certification is really, really useful. Especially if you're living in a big city. And you like I don't know, you might come across somebody who like gets like run over by a bike or like has a heart attack or like a stroke or whatever, you know, like these things are in higher chance of they're a higher chance of happening in a city. So I think it's a really good idea to get anyway if you can afford to do it. I worked at my high school taking care of birds. What the heck? Your high school's so cool, Maddie. Why the fuck did you guys have birds? That was awesome. My first job was McDonald's. It sucked, but my dad was my manager. So I got trained in every position so that when I had to find a job again, the only place that was hiring was the McDonald's, and they loved me and they like treated me really well. I did not make a lot. I made minimum wage, which is still minimum wage today, by the way. But it was honestly one of the better jobs I've had, which is crazy. That is like, I want to tell that girl I was talking about earlier who said the thing to me and be like, did you know that me working at McDonald's part-time as like high school / college age student was one of the better jobs I've had as far as like how I was treated? Because that's crazy. Literally insane. But like my managers really respected me because I could do everything. To the point that one day there was a person, we had one of those like dual drive-thrus, and there was a person, like sometimes they would get disjointed. Like the orders would be in the wrong order of like who was in what car or whatever. And so I would double check. I'd be like, hi, the number 1 Big Mac, medium with the Coke. And then like, then they'd be like, oh no, I had like the number 2 double, like the cheeseburger meal. And I'd be like, oh, okay, I have that right here. Like, sorry, you know, the dual drive-through system is sometimes like has a glitch and it like does it, but like we have the order. They're just not placed in the right order. And then this person just ripped into me, like cussing me out. And I had already had a really hard day that day. And so I was like, okay, well, have a great day. Bye. And I shut the window and I turned around and I turned to my manager, who was like a guy in high school, a year older than me. And I was like, I need to go home. And I just started crying. Because I was so stressed. This person just ripped into me and I was like, I'm trying to help you. And I was having such a hard time. Anyway. It was rough. There were times like that, but there were also days that were so funny because one of my closest friends was a shift manager and we were unstoppable. We were the powerhouse team. We were so fast getting those orders out through drive-through time. Like drive-through times were insane when we worked. And they like didn't like it that they were like, oh, we want you to work during the day when it's like more busy. But then sometimes I'd be like, oh, you know, I can only really take like closing shift here. And then that way Tony would be my manager. You went to an agricultural school, so you had a lot of animals on site. That's so cool. The end of that program complete. What kind of birds? Like chickens? Hawks? Parakeets? Like that there's many a type. Retail is also rough, yeah. Well, Kohl's had its moments of like fun. Like I said, when I was the department manager and I got to like spend that first 3 hours organizing and making my department look pretty. Boy, if that just ain't the introvert neurodivergent person's dream, I don't know what is, because that was fun. And I was really good at it, and they rewarded me in absolutely no way, but I was really good at it. So the visual merchandiser who like does all the mannequin stuff and things like that, she would let me help her from time to time, and she's still my friend. She's still my friend. She was like my work mom. She's really cool, and she was one of the. There were 6 people at that store that were not voting for Trump. that year, 2016. So, yeah. Alright, cool. They need to fill seats. Dude, that sounds rad. Hi, Rao. Bye, Rao. I would kill to be in a program like that. Taking care of animals all the time. They didn't let us have class pets after elementary school, TBH. You have no idea. Oh my god, you worked with like parrots? Oh, I'm so jealous, dude. That's awesome. Also, I haven't mentioned it, but now we can hear the actual music for this area, which is I want to mention it because the first time I went to Osaka, we went by night bus, and when we pulled in to the city, like the city proper, this song came on my shuffle on my iPod, and it felt so crazy appropriate. Like this part, this fade in. Yeah. I feel like that was, you know, I don't really believe in the universe giving signs legitimately. I joke about it a lot, but I don't actually really believe in it. But that would be an exception for me. That felt like a sign. Gray was too smart for his own good. Yeah, African gray parrots are super smart. Hell yeah, now that's a city.
Sweet. The cursed zone vanished along with that funky mist. Looks like the city's come back to life. Amy, bet you never saw a happening place like this 100 years ago. This must be exciting for you, being from the country and all. Now, I know you just want to go have fun, but don't go overboard. I mean, I don't want you to forget what you're supposed to be doing.
Dude, don't worry. I have a journal for that. We're gonna go nuts. Alright. Well, first things first. Let's check out this restaurant we weren't able to look at before. Ooh, and there's a treasure thing right here. Dude, yeah. Please do. I remember I went to Wonder Goo, which is like a CD, DVD resale store, and I found this soundtrack for like a quarter of its original price and cried. And I still have that. I don't have a lot of physical CDs anymore just because it's very annoying to move with them, but I still have that. I'll never get rid of it. It was so hard to find a decent price at the time. And now it's probably easy, but at the time it was like impossible to find a good price for it, and I have it, and it has like the interviews and stuff on the inside and like explanations. Yeah. I would love to get the art book for this game someday. One day, especially if I get to a place where I'm like more permanent, like a house or like a bigger apartment. Because like this place I'm definitely going to be at for the next couple of years, but I'm thinking like a place like, let's say when I get PR, that would be like, all right, I'm staying for sure. Time to get the big guns. So some of these trees are cursed, as you can notice, but there are some that are not, so we're gonna bloom those. Yeah, Wonder Goo and Book Off are my beloveds. I mean, I think there's still the Book Offs in New York, but Wonder Goo is, dare I say it, a little better. It's just more organized, I've found. You have a physical copy of Persona 4 Golden? Nice. I actually prefer vanilla. I know that's crazy, but I just think there's too much filler in Golden. My biggest gripe, though, is always going to be the Yosuke thing. And, you know, I'm a broken record on that, I know. But I actually was just thinking about it today because Lee XP dropped another Persona 4 Golden comp video and did like the rank 8 through 10 of Yosuke's social link, and I was like, what could have been, what could have been, what could have been, what could have been, what could have been? They're so in love with each other, it's crazy. You haven't been to a book off in years? Yeah, I love book off. Let's go to the other side of the city first, actually. Oh yeah, I should look. What's my praise looking like? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I want this so bad, though. Dude. Makes me crazy. Oh my god, one thing I have to do before this stream is over is do that, but we will get there. Yeah. Okay. Let's bloom some trees. I'm not gonna do all the minigame type stuff or like side quest type stuff here. Just yet. But I do want to do as much as I can now before I go to Sasa Sanctuary. Do you not know many copies were made overseas? It was, yeah, it's exclusive. Yeah. I lived with the person who collected video games, so like I've seen rarer games in my life, I guess. Molars. Can I bloom your little head? Oh, my bad. Hey, can I bloom your head? Oh my god. Damn it. I know I can do it. Hello, mister. There we go. Yippee. Okay. Hello, little girl.
The north wind blows and blows to the northern sky. Evil ghosts. The north wind blows and blows in the northern land. Evil grows. It's a song my grandma taught me. She said that scary monsters are born up in the northern lands. I wonder what kind of place it is. Have you heard of it, doggy?
I have, because I played this game before. Will you pet me? Nope. No love in her heart. And here's the one. Oh, there's a Heno Heno Mohiji hidden there. What? That's so cute that she's drawing a Heno Heno Mohiji. But this is the girl who has doodled molars.
La la la. Drawing. It's so fun.
Partial bullet, I'm so sorry. It is cool that you have it though. It's such a good feeling. As somebody who also has a rare game, it is such a good feeling when you have the physical copy and you go, yes! Yes! It is, yeah. Sorry, I'm just like not surprised by it because I don't get that surprised anymore.
It's so fun. What do you think, doggy? Do you like my picture? Hey, haven't I seen that somewhere before? Huh? Oh no, I've run out of charcoal, and I was having so much fun, I need to draw another picture. I need more charcoal! Ooh, is that charcoal you've got there, doggy? Give it to me, give me that charcoal!
Oh god, you sound like the kids at work. Okay, fine.
Yay, thanks, doggy. Now I can draw another picture. Come back and see it, won't you?
This is just the Pixiv artist that drew the original. Oh hey, there's another kid here. I didn't even notice you.
The waves are parted, let me see. A demon face across the sea, bringing monsters in our midst. The face grows closer in the mist. My grandfather used to sing that song all the time. It means there's an island that looks like a demon, and it's going to bring lots of monsters here. It's scary! Have you heard of it, doggy?
I have. I know what you're talking about, girl. Alright, one more thing. I do want to make it daytime while I do this, but... Sorry, crows! The crows were like, it's sunset! I'm like, no. No, it's not. Alright. Charcoal, you just think of the one scene in Disco Elysium? What scene? That rings a bell, but I can't remember. Rarest games you have the Dot Hack GU trilogy before it was remastered. Nice. Mine is probably Skies of Arcadia. Amaterasu?
Huh? How'd you know Amy's name?
Oh, that little bouncing guy's with you too. Well, Captain Waka did say you guys were inseparable. Oh my god, hi.
Who you calling his little? Wait a sec, did you just say Captain Waka? That imbecile's a captain?
Isun, that's my boyfriend. We work under Captain Waka, and he reports directly to Queen Himiko. We're the Tau Master's Special Investigation Troop. But you can call us the Tau Troopers for short. Hell yeah. Sick mask.
Tau troopers? I don't know if I like the sound of that.
This is our headquarters. But Captain Waka is out on a special mission right now. He told me about you two before he left, and he said you could inspect our headquarters if you wanted.
I knew that half-baked prophet was up to something. He knew we were coming. I bet the place is just crawling with traps. Keep your eyes peeled, Amy.
Well, first I'm gonna go on the perimeter. I rewatched that Sky's video, yeah. Dudes rock. And remember, we are thousands of feet in the air. Yeah. Ooh. There's purity in its design. Okay, it's coming back to me. Thank you, Partial Bullet. I love this building because you can just listen to his theme on loop. Weird statue. There's a lot of them. It looks like a cult.
Now that's an impressive statue. Wait, I take that back. I don't want to compliment that guy's stuff.
That's so funny. There's a projector. This glass, the stained glass, goes crazy. Want that in my house, actually. Do you think he sits in this chair? Yeah, the flutes. Yeah.
What kind of contraption is this? Who could trust anyone that secretly uses something like this?
I think what's interesting about it is there's some familiar shapes on it, but let's talk to this guy. He's sad. Oh, this is terrible. Just terrible.
Hey, what's wrong, Chief?
Listen to this. I've always been fascinated by Captain Waka. That's why I trained so hard to join the Tau Troopers. I'm still considered a new recruit. A bit.
You actually care about that half-baked prophet? Blah, that is terrible.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. The terrible part came after I joined. I'd only been in the Tau Troopers for a few days when I lost my Tau mask. Each member only gets one.
Tau mask? Oh, you mean that thing the other guy was wearing over his eyes? What's the big deal about that?
It is a big deal. The captain's going to skin me alive if I don't find it. It's the Clavier to Waka parallel. The sun god to the sun god parallel. It writes itself. Anyway.
The half-baked prophet sure has some weird hang-ups.
And Isun, okay, other than him being a perv, Isun is the skepticism? Am I wrong? I went out for a walk to show off my new mask to everyone. That's when this strange man bumped into me. He must have stolen it right then.
How could you not notice someone taking a mask right off your face?
I can't believe I lost my Tau mask. Each member only gets one. The captain's going to skin me alive if I don't find it. Say, would you fellows mind searching around the city for it? I can't leave my post and there's no one else I can ask. You must help me, please. If you find it, I'll tell you a secret about Captain Waka. I'm listening. Yeah, it does look like a church in here, but it's cooler. Anyway, there's a secret about Captain Waka. We will eventually do that minigame, but I don't have all of the things I need for it right now. Authority. These 3 stripes give you strength in this dangerous realm. It would be foolish to remove them. The secret? Oh, I heard the captain likes men and women. I'm like, oh, fucking, I already knew that. Fuck's sake. I heard the captain's bisexual. Okay. Like what his favorite food is? Don't. Alright. Tell me something we don't know. Okay, so because we need to go to Sasa Sanctuary, we are going to take our little shortcut back to Agata Forest, but we're actually going to go to Shinshu Field because I think next week what we're going to do before we get into plot is we're going to do a little... Actually, you know what? No, we won't go to Shinshu Field yet. Lies. We'll still just go to Agata Forest. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking. Because we have so many new skills now. We have things that we didn't have access to before that we can touch now. I can touch you now. Sorry. Quoted Harry Potter. I don't even like Harry Potter anymore. Except Chamber of Secrets. Big snake. Farming Sims taught me that the best way to woo someone is by throwing their favorite food at them. True. So here we are at our usual abode. But let's do one more thing before we finish for today. And that is the final ball pushing physics challenge. Because I hate myself, I guess. There it is. It's the worst one. Because it forces you to get in the water with it. Oh my god. This sucks. Okay. The physics of this particular ball? Bad. Angry. It bounces around a lot as if the bees in the honeycomb thing, the hive, as if they're still alive. It rolls backward very easily. Oh fuck. Oh gee. It doesn't go in a straight line when you want it to. It's very frustrating. Hi Karude, you're in my way. I will eliminate you if need be. No, no, no. See, this is what I mean. Alright, you're gonna see me rage out. You're gonna see me rage out. Sorry. I don't know why I chose to do this at the end of stream. I guess because it's better than doing it at the beginning of a stream. Alright. I'm actually gonna try to get this as wide as I can. So I can maybe prop it against a wall. God, this sucks. I forgot about this. I remembered that it sucked, but the other two were so, like, fine that I forgot how terrible this one is. And there's, like, leaves and shit in the way. No. If the stream is an extra hour. Karma, you never fucking know, dude. Oh my god. Okay. You, Mr. Demon Scroll, okay. Out of my way. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go slow and steady. Can you hit it with something? I don't believe so. I think I can only tackle. And if I do this, it barely affects it. This ball is just evil. Do not! Okay, thank you. A whole day in-game is going to pass. Okay, the ball is... See, it like even goes through the fucking tree. This ball is possessed. I hate this thing. Okay, I'm going to be calm. We're going to walk slow. This was even worse on the Wii, I hope you all know. PS4 and Switch, not nearly as bad. So I will say a little prayer for me. Thoughts and prayers. I don't even know. It's barely even an incline. Why are you rolling like this? Okay. You know what? Stop. Okay. You can use a little bit of an incline there. You can use this incline. That's fine. Why are you going this way? You should only be going down. Okay, thank you. Yep, you can roll on that. That's fine. See, it like rolls by itself. Because the bees are alive. They're alive in there. Alright, here comes the worst part. Alright. No, nighttime. Psh, 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 psh. Psh, 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 psh. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Stay on the wall, please. Stay on the wall, please. No. The second I took both hands off the controller to adjust my earbud. Stop. Okay. Look, I'm not even moving it, and it's still wiggling. So the bees are definitely alive in there. I think that's like the whole thing. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, rock. Rock, thank you. See, look, it's like wiggling on its own. Isn't that evil? Hut. Say no. Okay, okay. Okay, wiggle this way. Swim this way. We'll dance and we'll play. Hiya. Okay, okay. As long as it doesn't fall down that way, that's fine. Okay. Okay. It didn't like it when I started singing Swim This Way. Okay. We'll sing. What if I sing another song? What's a calming song? What's a calming song? No. 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 Stop. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, this is hard. Guys, this is really hard. No! Sorry. My hands are so sweaty. Drama, you are Sisyphus. Yeah, this is Sisyphean task for sure. Okay, calm down. It's fine. If I could be dried up and die, falling down in the flood of my tears. No! That's so cheap. I'll try to catch your shadow. I'm so scared as it flickers away. Show me your face, and please do not stay until my finger reach. Don't. God, this is the worst. Why did I do this? Guys, why am I doing this? Whoa! If I could be the river, I drown in the flood of my tears. So try to flower and pour this cage-like world away. You know how cruel the reality you passed by. Show me your face and please laugh at my foolish dream. I remember the days. I remember the that can't be not me singing Serial to Fragmento and that works. Let's fucking go. That is the power of redacted and redacted.
Did he finally open his eyes? Guess he really likes this sphere.
Because it's the hive. When I tell you, my heart is pounding. I can't believe singing the saddest song from the fucking house in Fata Morgana worked. Fata Morgana was so powerful. Bruh. For real? Yeah, Maddie, you'll understand one day. Nem, you'll all understand one day. For now, it's me and Karma's secret. Alright. I'm sweating. All it took was the Fata Morgana music, and we got it. Let's go. Okay. So. That is enough. So Monday? I'm not doing anything Monday. Monday you'll get it and you'll cry. Yes. Monday I'm not doing anything. There might be a bonus stream on Monday. I don't know. It kind of depends. I may have to switch like Monday and Tuesday this week just because shit in schedules is weird. But there will be at least 2 Ace Attorney streams this week. Singing the saddest song. Yeah. Yeah, and then next week, Okami will be on Sunday. Sunday. Just for this, oh wait. No. Lies. I lied. When the fuck are my friends coming? Hold on. I said Saturday? Hold on, I'm checking. I forgot. Brain hurt. No can remember. Where is my message with her? If I could be the river, I drown in the flood of my tears. Yeah, Saturday, yeah. So, not next week. Okami's the same next week. Sorry, I forgot what day. Lol. Anyway. God, I'm so brain dead now. Anyway, you know the fucking drill. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. Be good to yourself. Be kind. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Wear a mask. And thanks for hanging out. I will see you when I see you. Bye.